Thinking about the history of Ogden, the thing I always think about is the story we've told for a number of years about how, Ogden was a rail town, it was founded on the rails, it boomed for many years, and then outdoor recreation came and saved Ogden. When we started working on the creative district, 25th Street was already very vibrant and very active. We knew that we wanted to bring more art out into the public realm and make it part of the daily experience. And that's where we really have relied on organizations like OCA, projects like the Monarch, really help continue to draw people into the district and keep that interest alive.
If you build it, they will come. Well, we actually built the Monarch hoping that OCA would come. The Monarch is a unique building because the space that we're in, whether it would have been OCA or another arts organization, was pretty much carved out of our building to host community impact purpose, and that was arts. And to give artists and give creative people resources and an outlet that wasn't as limiting as what we were seeing. And so that's where, that was my motivation.
So Ogden Contemporary Arts is a nonprofit organization. We're concentrating on 3 programs, and that's our exhibitions, which we have 4 exhibitions a year. We have an artist in residence program where we're bringing in an artist for 2 months out of the year, not only the artist, but the artist's family. And we're also doing the Artist Factory, which is our youth education program. Our focus is really pulling in internationally recognized artists into our town, not only to show their work, but also to engage with our community, which engage with our community are the key words there. We're a nonprofit and we're here to serve our community. We're not serving our community if we just have this really big artist show up or don't even show up and they just ship their work here and we install it and then we say, community, come on in to see this. There's not much there. And contemporary art is a hard topic for some to grasp. We want to make sure that it's really accessible for everyone and that we provide that education. And the best way to do that is to learn from the artists themselves.
Physical location for contemporary art is just as big of a challenge as contemporary art itself. But if you're taking your art experience or programming into the community or doing public programming, you have a much broader reach. I've lived in the Nine Rails Arts District for 12 years, and it just has been activated in such a beautiful way.
So when we engage from the university perspective with organizations like Ogden Contemporary Arts, it really helps us to break down barriers, to be able to access community spaces and people in the community, and really lean into making Ogden a distinctive cultural destination. We have this huge footprint now with the Dumpke Arts Plaza that really will allow us to grow and expand. That's such a solid foundation and gift that as we look to partner beyond and grow our efforts there and bring in these artists with reputations that really kind of help us punch above our weight in terms of the quality of the art that we can demonstrate, and ultimately continue on this path of strengthening the community as well as the arts that are being presented.
Almost immediately when you walk down 25th Street, it's rich history and the heritage of sort of how East met West on the railroad system in the Golden Spike, to its close proximity to Spiral Jetty. One of Robert Smithson's most iconic and legible artwork is all a stone's throw from this very city. It is in all of our best interest to think about Ogden as the hub to our spokes, in that it'll up-level talent, labor, quality of food, goods, and services that will really radiate out. And we want to lean into, rising tide lifts all ships in terms of how we're thinking about our relationship to our surrounding communities.